The Capitol building buzzes with tension as reporters crowd the hallways. Jasmine Crockett walks with steady confidence, papers tucked under her arm, her stride sharp and certain. A hum of whispered anticipation follows her, though she pays it no mind, focused entirely on the task ahead. Donald Trump steps out of a holding room surrounded by advisors. Cameras flash. He gives a familiar smile to the press, a mixture of bravado and annoyance. His media advisor Chad Marwood whispers rapid instructions into his ear, but Trump waves him off casually. Jasmine takes her seat at the long committee table. Trump settles across from her, folding his hands with exaggerated calm. A chairperson calls the meeting to order. Reporters lean forward. Jasmine turns on her microphone. "Mr. Trump, I'll begin with a direct question." Trump returns a grin. "Direct is fine. I'm great with direct. Everybody knows that." Jasmine places a binder on the table and opens it with a deliberate motion. "These are records from your own communications. On multiple occasions, you issued statements that conflict with the timeline established by your staff. Can you explain those inconsistencies?" Trump shrugs. "I don't think they're inconsistent. Maybe you're reading them wrong. A lot of people misread things I say. It happens all the time." "It's your own handwriting," Jasmine replies calmly. The room murmurs. Trump blinks rapidly. "Well, handwriting can be misinterpreted too. Cursive is tricky, you know." Jasmine continues without responding to the joke. "You stated under oath that you did not recall authorizing certain directives. Yet we have documentation showing signatures and timestamps that clearly indicate otherwise." Trump raises both hands. "I sign a lot of things. So many things. Maybe millions. Hard to keep track." "So you admit the signatures are yours?" "I didn't say that." "But you also didn't deny it." "I didn't say that either." Trump insists, leaning forward dramatically. "Your answer has been noted as unclear," Jasmine replies calmly. She turns a page. "Let's move on." Trump shakes his head. "This is ridiculous. Totally unfair questioning." "It is your own documentation," Jasmine reminds him. Trump leans back in his seat, huffing. "Maybe the documents are wrong." Jasmine lifts her eyes from her notes. "The documents are timestamps generated automatically by your own system. They cannot be altered without authorization." Trump glances at Chad, who whispers, "Stay on message." Jasmine continues. "On this date, you instructed your advisors to proceed with a communication strategy that contradicted your public statements. We have audio confirming this. Do you dispute the recording?" Trump straightens suddenly. "That recording is out of context." "It is chronological," Jasmine answers. "It is unfair. It is your voice." A ripple of chuckles runs through the press. Trump's face tightens. A member of the opposite party shouts an objection, accusing Jasmine of leading the witness. She responds firmly without raising her voice, "I am simply quoting his own statements." The chairperson asks for order. The room quiets. Jasmine lays out a timeline with precision. "Your actions on these dates resulted in a sequence of events that contradict the narrative you present today." "I disagree with everything," Trump announces. "Based on what evidence?" Jasmine asks. "My gut," he replies proudly. Soft laughter echoes from the reporters behind them. Facts are not measured by feelings, Jasmine says. They are documented. And every document contradicts you. Trump points at her accusingly. This is all a trap. A totally unfair trap. No, Jasmine replies, calm as ever. This is accountability. Trump slams his hands lightly on the table. You're twisting everything. I'm quoting your own words, Jasmine answers. He falls silent for a rare moment. Jasmine flips to another page and places a marked transcript in front of him. You claim you did not recall giving this directive. In this recording, you not only recall it, you explain it. Trump's face flushes. Well, maybe I didn't mean it literally. You described it step by step, Jasmine clarifies, her voice even. Trump mutters under his breath. Chad facepalms quietly behind him. Jasmine continues with methodical precision. This is not about political rivalry, Mr. Trump. It is about transparency. About truth. About public accountability. Trump gestures widely. You're here to attack me. It's obvious. I'm here to ask questions. You are here to answer them, Jasmine replies. Reporters scribble with intensity. Cameras flash again. Trump attempts to redirect with a long speech about how unfair the system is, how he is treated more harshly than anyone else, how no one appreciates him. Jasmine waits patiently until he finishes. Are you done with your statement? She asks. Trump nods dramatically. For now. Jasmine resumes. Very well. Let's proceed with the factual record. She continues, questioning him point by point, dismantling each contradiction with evidence. Trump alternates between deflection, indignation, humor, and confusion. Every time he tries to shift blame, she brings him back to the record. Every time he tries to reinterpret his words, she reads the exact quote back to him. By the time she closes the binder, Trump looks exhausted. The room is buzzing. Jasmine gathers her papers calmly. This concludes my questions. Trump mutters, unbelievable, shaking his head as the chairperson adjourns the session. Reporters swarm instantly. They bombard Jasmine first. Congresswoman, did you expect such a reaction from him? I expected him to respond, she says simply. Another reporter shouts, Mr. Trump. Was the questioning unfair? Trump waves his hands wildly. Totally unfair. Completely rude. Worst questioning in history. Jasmine walks past quietly, unbothered. Outside the chamber, her strategist Mara rushes to her side. You dismantled half his talking points without raising your voice, Mara says, impressed. He dismantled them, Jasmine replies. I just pointed. Down the hallway, Trump holds a spontaneous press huddle. It was a witch hunt, he repeats. But I was tremendous. Everyone says so. Chad stares into the distance, regretting all his life choices. Later that night, Jasmine sits alone in her office, the Capitol lights glowing silently outside her window. She sets her binder down and exhales. One of her aides enters softly. You were exceptional today. Jasmine gives a small, quiet smile. Truth takes patience. But it always shows up. The aide nods and steps out. Jasmine looks at the city below, lights shimmering like a sea of restless hope. She whispers to herself, onward. The building hums with history as the night settles over Washington.